welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, no, welcome back. What? This is why I call this the Crazy Showdation. Welcome back if you've been here before. Welcome if you're new. I'm rushing because I just want this video to be short because my videos be long, y'all. And if you've been here before, you know this, and his eye is tearing upward. This look is with Tasha Denona, the Mini Rose palette. We did two completely different looks. That'll be in a different video, of course. I don't know if you'll see this one first. Because I have, I'm in the partnership program with City Beauty. Their lip line is called City Lips, and they have plumping glosses. Y'all know I don't do the burns and the tingles and all of that. But I said, you know what? They send it. I'll try it. And so I tried Los Angel lips because I'm like, this is pretty. It shows up on me just as a gold, and it is described as, label for me here, it's described as a cool tone pink with gold sheen. On me, it just turns up sheen. If you see me in any videos, before I put on chapstick, before I put on anything, my lips have like 3 different colors in it. So usually for me, a gloss just pulls out one of the natural colors in my lips, or it'll just turn it one shade of gold or whatever. Because these are plumping glosses, these are not for topping lipsticks. And it does say that you can, put it on, dry lips and wait a minute or two, and then you can put a lipstick on top of it. And I think these would work better over bullet lipsticks. It does not do well under my Sephora cream lip stain liquid lipsticks. It does so over the MAC matte retro liquid lip color. It was a beast, but it looked okay, but it took me time to get it over Martine Cosmetics liquid lipstick. It was a hassle getting it over Notoriously Morbid Gift with Purchase liquid lipstick because this is a very thin formula. And the City Lips, it does have some grip to it. It doesn't feel sticky like glue, but it does grip to it. And because this was so thin, when I would swipe, it would just keep swiping away. And so it took a lot to get it to where my lips look even with that color lipstick on top. It works very well under just a regular gloss. This is Pat Gloss, and for comparison, it's the same exact size. It does work under, what is this? Dose of Colors gloss, and what other gloss? And it does okay also under this MAC lip glass. And of course, it works really well under the Fenty Luminizers and also the Fenty Cream lip balms. And so we're going to swatch these because they're having a buy one get one free for their City Lips for National Lipstick Day. The sale starts today when you see this. And I will have it posted on my community tab because there is a code, and I will put the code up here somewhere, and it'll be in the description box, or maybe right here somewhere where you can easily see it. My link is affiliated. The buy one get one free, it'll be from July 29th, I believe, till August 1st. And if you're interested in these, I say go ahead and get it because these are like $30-something. Fenty glosses are like 20-something. Pat glosses are, 20-something, 30-something. So it's not unheard of. And also, if you do like the plumping effect, for buy one get one free, I'll say they're worth it. I have a hard time spending $30-something for a gloss. I just do, because it just looks like nothing on my lips. But they do have some formulas that are opaque, which I really like. So I'm going to swatch those for you too. Those were also sent to me in PR. I was able to pick like what colors I wanted. And when I saw that it said opaque, I'm like, okay, let's see if they're opaque. They are. And I was like, oh. So with these, you've seen me use them in videos. I don't feel anything for like 10 seconds. This eye is tearing and I can feel it. I don't feel anything at all for 10 seconds, about 10 seconds. I haven't actually timed it. And from like 20 to maybe 45 seconds, I feel a very slight tingle, and then it stops. And then it stops. It stops. And it just feels like, actually it feels like MAC lip glass, where it's a tiny, tiny tack, but it's not like glue, and it's not like you can't open your mouth. And so there's sometimes I feel it on my lips when I talk or, do one of these numbers, but half the time I don't. So it's like sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, which I like that as well, because I don't want to feel my lips. And if you're curious about what's on my lips right now, House Labs Atomic Shaker. This one is Rosewood Shine, which is described as a rose mauve. which is my perfect nude. So that's what I have on my lips now. So I'm going to swatch these on my chin. Can I have 5? On my forehead. I'm going to swatch these on my forehead just so you can see what the colors look like on my complexion. I do have on full face. My complexion is tan. My undertone is neutral, leaning golden with some olive mixed in, depending on what part of my face you're looking at. And so keep in mind, I do have on full face. I do have on primer, foundation. I do have some bronzer across my forehead as well. So keep that in mind too. But so for when different people, and if their lips are not the same color as mine, which you can't see because I have on this beautiful nude lip here, I do recommend these, especially for plumping. I was hesitant to even try these, but I said, you know what, they sent it, I'm going to try it just to see, so I can tell y'all, like, you know, does it burn, whatever. And I know I said that, like, whatever, because I don't do the burn and the tingle, but slight tingle for like from 20 seconds to 45 and it stopped, and I'm like, oh. And so I do use these sometimes in the beginning of videos instead of Tillamook or chapstick. I really do like these. And even though I wasn't looking for it, one day I said, let me pay attention to see if it does actually plump my lips. And you know what? It did plump my lips. Not like that, but, and you may be able to see some now because this is a liquid lipstick, but there's lines in my lips. After, you know, as I said, I put it on beginning of the video, and by the end of the video, like even 5 minutes in, when I looked, you didn't see any lines in my lips. And I was like, so it doesn't plump per se. Well, it doesn't look plumped, but it's plumped in the sense that you don't see the lines. And so it just like evens out my lips. Again, they're expensive. Buy one, get one free is an awesome deal. And there is a code that you need to put at checkout in order for it to be effective. So if you just put them in your cart and check out without the code, you're going to be like, oh shit, that's expensive. Make sure you use the code if you get them. And again, they have more shades than the ones that I have. These are the ones that I have. And I do really like these. And sometimes I'll just put a lip liner on with it and just go. So this is Los Angeles Lips, and it's described as, label or me here, the PAO is 9 months for these. And I've been using this one. Like you see, this is the one I use most because this is the only one I had open for the longest time. So this is described as cool tone pink with gold sheen. So we're going to swatch this. And I love the applicator too, because you see that? So you can do this way. Let me get it, and do your top lip and then turn it to the flat side and do the bottom lip, or dip it back in and use the curved part and just go along your bottom lip. For me, it works. If your lips are thinner than mine, you might just use the flat side and just swipe it. And sometimes I'll do that just to make sure I'm using the tip of it just to get like along my lip line. So there's different ways you can use this. And so I'm going to put it back in, take this back out. Los Angeles Lips. Which way do I want to do this? We're going to do it this way. So you see what I'm saying? And I was excited to use this. I'm like, oh, this is pink, it's pretty, and it's gold on me. And I do kind of wish these were able to be used as lipstick toppers, but they're not because they're plumpers. And you put them on and then wait before you even put a lipstick on top of it. But so this way it disappears because of my complexion. So that's why I'm turning it this way. So it does go on gold. And again, it says cool toned pink with gold sheen. I don't see any gold. And on my lips, this is also what it looks like. It looks just gold. So we're going to put that one down. And they sent me one just off the cuff for 4th of July, and this one is Midnight Sparkle clear with gold glitter, it says. Okay. And so this wasn't one to pick. They had sent an email saying we're sending this to everybody for 4th of July. So this is this one. So it looks the same. It looks a little brighter in a way this way, but if I put this on one half of my lip and this on the other half, I think it will look the same. So when you're looking at these colors, think about which color you want or which color you want it to show up as. And they do have lip swatches on the website, because I would not say get both of these because they both show up gold. This one is more of a yellow gold. This is more of just gold sparkle. But so it depends on what you want. And the reviews, like people love these on the website, the reviews on the website. So this one is Midnight Sparkle. clear with gold glitter, but it doesn't look any more glittery than this one. You know what I'm saying? So take that for what you will. The first opaque one that I received, and I chose it because I was able to choose, because they send you a form and you pick out however many items they say you can pick out. And so I said, oh, it's opaque. Okay, let's see. So because by now I know I like their plumping glosses, because I just use them, you know, as a lip base when I start videos instead of Tillamook or chapstick. And so this one is watermelon, and it says opaque, warm toned, bright pink. I put this on in a video and I swiped it. I went, oh, I really did. I'm gonna show you why. Look at this. I was like, oh. And I said, well, it does say opaque, warm tone, bright pink. This is opaque. This is a gloss. This is a gloss. The consistency is like MAC's lip glass. But look, and one of my peoples was like, that's a Barbie doll pink. And you know what though? This is pretty on me. I think I did put a liner on only because of my complexion. It just kind of like made my lips look bigger because of the color of it. Because it's that Barbie doll pink. But it did look pretty, but it just made my lips look bigger because of the color of it. And so I did put a lip liner on with it. And I'm like, this is hella pretty. And for this to be a gloss, this to me are glosses. They just blend in, you see a little shine. For me. Even with the Fenty, the cream gloss bombs show up a little bit. The illuminators, the luminizers, the regular gloss bombs, they just show up just a little, excuse me, a little bit of shine. And even if I top it over dark lipstick, you may see a little bit of shine, a little bit of what the color is if there's sparkle in it. But for me, most glosses turn out like this. So this coming up like this, if this is your shade and you want this in a plumping gloss, they got you. So I picked two other ones. For some reason, I thought that Plum Springs was also opaque. I think I double checked it before I did the label with me here, but I don't have that it's opaque. And so I don't know what's up with that. Like, I really thought that it was, but now I'm thinking that it's not, because this pink one is opaque and it just says opaque, warm tone, bright pink. This one is opaque, we're going to do last, and it just says opaque, cool tone, deep rose. This one is Plum Springs. Very pretty, but this is a nude on me, and not a nude, well, it's almost a nude like this one. Maybe a tad lighter. Because it did just blend in. It was pretty though. This is Plum Springs, deep, cool toned bronze with metallic sheen. This one doesn't say metallic. This one doesn't say metallic. So I'm thinking this one is not opaque, even though it is more color than these two. So this is Plum Springs. I was going to say Palm Springs. And all the applicators are the same for all of them. So we're going to put Plum Springs right here. And so you see that. So you see what I mean? For my complexion, it did just blend in. You could tell it was something on my lips because it was shiny, but the color of it, I was like, this is nice. And this I would probably use maybe with a lip liner too, just to add definition between my lips and the rest of my face. But that's, for a gloss though, because I'm used to glosses I'm used to them just looking shiny. This is the last one we're going to do, and this is Crimson. This one is opaque, cool tone, deep rose. And the reason I made sure to get different colors, well, is because because I wanted to see, like, okay, and y'all know I like darker tones. So this is Crimson. I was excited about this one because it's a little bit darker. And I have worn this in a video, I believe. I know I've worn these two and all of these. But this is Crimson, y'all. This is a gloss. This is like a liquid lipstick. But this is a plumping gloss. But look at this color. Look. And that would go with this too. Well, it kind of looks like this one too. That's interesting. But so yeah, Crimson, this shade here. Plum Springs is this shade here. What is this one? Watermelon. Look at that pink though. And I like that all of these are different, because sometimes, you know, I might have, well, before I decluttered my glosses before, I would have, like, they would all show up the same. So I'm just like, if they're all going to show up just gold, I can get rid of all but like one, which is what I did. And this is Midnight Sparkle. where is she? This is Midnight Sparkle. This one right here, which is this one. And this one is Lost Angel Lips, which looks pink, but is gold. So these are the colors. I hope this was helpful to you. If you are interested in these glosses, I do recommend you get them during the sale because they're buy one, get one free. And please don't say I'm mistaken and they're 50% off. No, I do believe it's buy one, get one free. So it would be a good deal. So even at 30 bucks, and I want to say 32, but don't quote me. It would be 15. If these were 30, it would be 15 a piece for a gloss, which is not unheard of. And it's a plumping gloss. And sometimes plumping glosses do cost a little bit more. So let's go ahead and do, I can't even get all the colors in because these two just blend into my forehead. So let's, how can I do this? I'm trying to figure out a picture here. Let's do this. That's going to be our thumbnail. Hopefully, I don't think these two showed up. From this angle, you can see this has a little pink to it. And this is more just gold sparkle. But at a distance, though, if you have them both, they're not going to make a difference. So I would not suggest getting both of these. Let me hold it this way because this is how they are on my forehead. Actually, let's do this way. Because they show up too similar for me to want to have both. But because they sent them to me, I will definitely keep using them. But definitely, if you want the opaque ones or even the metallic that has a metallic sheen, is that what it says? Yes, metallic sheen. So if you pick one that has a metallic sheen, you know it will show up as a color. If you pick the ones that say opaque, you know it's going to show up as color. Like, look at these two colors. Y'all, those are nice. And so that'll be it for this video. Let me know your thoughts on this. Let's help each other in the comments. If you have tried City Lips Plumping lip glosses, leave your experience down below. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Are you interested in them and you just didn't get around to buying them yet? You know, that type of thing, just in case someone's reading comments and they want to hear somebody's opinion other than my own, because someone might be like, oh my gosh, you burned my lips, peeled my lips off. I have not had any issue. I do need a makeup remover wipe to get these off, because when they dry, actually, this is a tonic shaker. I do still need a makeup remover wipe to get these off, because they do stick. Not tacky, it's not like glue, but it's going to stay. It's going to stay. And even when I drink beverages out of glasses and stuff, I can see the transfer on the glass, but I still feel it on my lips. Like, these stay. And so when I do wipe it off, when I try to use like a paper towel, it'll just shred the paper towel. So I use a makeup remover wipe to remove it. My lips are not dry. My skin is not peeling off of my lips. My lips feel fine. But then y'all know I'm also a chapstick hoe. So throughout the day, when I don't have something on my lips, I do wear chapstick. And I do put on chapstick before I go to sleep at night. If I wake up in the middle of the night, well, morning, so I'm nocturnal, I go to sleep in the morning. When I do wake up, I might sip some water. I'll put on some more chapstick. I'm sounding really like I'm from down south the way I'm saying stuff. But I'm saying all this to say these have not dried out my lips. My lips don't feel dry. My lips have not been flaky. They haven't been crusty, like none of that. And which has been my experience with other glosses that do have that stick to it without feeling like glue. When I take it off, my lips be looking like, girl, that ain't it. But these, I actually do really like these. And if you've been here for any length of time, you know when I have an issue with something, I'm going to tell you I have an issue with something. And if I like something, I'm going to keep using it. And so y'all know that. So if you see me using stuff in videos, it's because I like it. Because y'all know I don't like clutter. And if something's not getting used for a long period of time, it got to go. So that tells you something about the City Lips Plumping glosses. Yes, I took a picture. But I do actually like these. I never thought I would use. Let me take another one because I might have had a glare. Thank you. So it's something about these though, and it's because they don't burn, and they do work well under some liquid lipsticks. I don't use bullet lipsticks, so I can't speak to that effect, but there are some reviews on the website that people love these under their regular glosses. And so, under their regular lipsticks. So let me know your thoughts below. If you've ever tried them, leave your experience below. You love them and why you love them. If you like them, why you like them. If you don't like them, why you don't like them. You had a bad experience, what was the experience? And so please do help each other out in the comments, because this is these are a lot of money for glosses. So definitely buy one, get one free. If you just want to try 2 and then wait for another sale, you'll just be paying for 1 and you'll get the 2. But definitely, if pink is your color, there's watermelon, plum springs, and crimson if you want something a little bit deeper. Keep in mind your complexion will matter, because somebody lighter than me, this may show up like darker. And also, if you're darker than me, this might really pop. I think this would be beautiful on like a deep chocolate complexion. This, if you're darker than me, it may just blend in. If you're lighter than me, it may show up more as a color. But these two, it's just a regular gloss. But they're plumping, and they actually do plump. You got maybe 25 seconds of a slight tingle, and that is it. So I'm going to go, y'all. I'm just excited about these, and I am glad for the sale, because these are expensive. Like, honestly, I wouldn't purchase these for full price, even though I like them. I would wait for a sale, and so the sale is here. So let me know if you decide to get anything. I will also post this on my community tab, and I'll do swatches on my arm and post that on my community tab, or try to do, I'm gonna do a short too, because then I can kind of turn so the colors can be seen. But that'll be it for this video. Thank you so much for being here. Again, comment below, subscribe if you keep coming back, join. I would love to have you become an official member of the Crazy Troll Nation. And as always, self-acceptance, self-love, that is the Crazy Troll Nation way. Thank you, and you will see me soon.